Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, Nick, what does that mean to you, though?
We are awake finally, and we are going. Where are we going, Brett?
To California. Why'd you say what?
What? We're in California. Where are we going today?
Santa Monica.
What?
What?
Tristan, where are we going today?
I don't know.
Seriously?
We're going to Universal Studios.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
We're going to, what's it called? Rodeo Drive.
And he doesn't want me to embarrass him on this camera. But when I ask a simple question,
We're going to Rodeo Drive.
when I ask them both a simple question, neither one of them want to answer the question. We're going to Universal Studios today, and hopefully it'll be a magical time. New York Yankees. Mama got the fresh hat. New York Yankees. Boom.
Right here.
We'll check back in. Boom. We made it, guys, to Universal Studios. Got the whole fam.
For your cameras, take all the pictures you'd like, but for your safety and the safety of those around you, please do not use selfie sticks on the tour today. So, Real Film Studio. We were founded by the gentleman that you're seeing on screen, Mr. Carl Lemley. He founded the company in Chicago in 1912. 1914, he came out here to the West Coast, bought this hillside, and on March 15th, 1915, he opened the gates of the studio that we're taking you through today. These are some of the photos from the opening day ceremonies. He christened this Universal City. We are our own incorporated city. We have our own zip code, 91608. We've had our own bank and our own post office. And to this very day, we still have our own fire station here on the right. Fire station number 51. Soundstages are 98% 16 on our left, which together with Soundstage 21 are all home to the Peacock comedy Saved by the Bell, which stars Mario Lopez and Elizabeth Berkley. Before that, all three stages belonged to the Comedy Superstore, which recently drove trailer, craft services, catering. So this is its own little community. And we have Soundstage 21. It's another one of our larger stages. In addition to Saved by the Bell and Superstore, lots of movies have filmed there, including the original Jurassic Park, as well as Apollo 13, which was directed by Academy Award winner Ron Howard. But I'm going to stick with television, because we are NBC Universal. And NBC and television go way 50s. Most stars were under contract to one particular studio, so it made sense for them to have little homes away from home here on the lot. And many of the bungalows that were passing on the left started off as dressing rooms for such stars as Ron Hudson, Doris Day, Jeff Chandler, Tony Curtis, Janet Leigh, James Stewart. Nowadays, they are production offices for writers, producers, directors, actors. In fact, we just passed the production office of Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. We'll also be passing a bungalow that belongs to producer Mark Platt, who has a new movie coming out in September based on the hit musical Dear. Okay, you want to have those 3D glasses ready? And you also...
Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
Hey, keep on saving us.
And that was King Kong 360 3D. You won't need your 3D glasses for quite some time, but put them somewhere safe. We may use them again towards the end of the tour. And again, I have to be quiet for just a little bit.
How did King Kong save him?
Killed the dinosaurs. All those setups they have down the street, the cars and everything, they're set up for a movie.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Vehicle scene on film. So all the vehicles on screen are picture cars, as are the vehicles that you're seeing here on the left. And you may recognize many of them, such as the Magnum PI Ferrari from the original series. We have some of the cars from Back to the Future Part 2. In that movie, they said we would have flying cars by the year 2015. I think we're running a little late. We have some of the Flintstones cars from the 1990s Flintstones movies. Those are golf carts with fiberglass prehistoric chassis. And we have various cars from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, including the Jurassic World gyrosphere.
They're shooting with these right
That
now.
gyrosphere was photographed looking exactly the way you see it. No glass dome over it. That would have just been a nightmare for filming. Muffled sound, light reflecting everywhere. Ugh. So the glass dome was added in post-production digitally. It never really existed. There have been 3 Jurassic. As far as I know, that is just in the realm of science fiction, or maybe in a Steven Spielberg movie, or in a Peter Jackson movie. But there are some scientists who say, oh yeah, we can get dinosaur DNA. We just have to get it from insects that have been trapped inside of amber, which was actually the idea behind Michael Crichton's original book. But in the 31 years since that came out, the general consensus is, it's probably not going to happen. It's not as easy as it sounds. They're not going to be popping up anytime soon. Of course, I could be wrong. Maybe dinosaurs can be brought back from extinction. Spitters. Why did it have to be spitters? Okay, so by now I'm sure you figured out things around here aren't always television. You've also seen it in such films as
That's what? No.
We have a little bit of lightning flashing on the left, a little bit of thunder. Now let's get some rain to go with that. Hi guys, can we get some rain please? We have rain falling on the left. If you look at the rain, look a little higher, you'll see sprinklers shooting the water up into the air. And when it falls, it looks just like the real stuff. And it can be wet and slippery like the real stuff, so I think we should all stay seated just to be safe. But that's how we can create rain here in Hollywood. Thanks, guys. That was great. Guys, can we get the rain, please? Guys, are you listening to me in there? Hello? Uh-oh. Look at it on the left. Remember what I said about getting wet, especially for on the left-hand side. In the first 2 bars. Don't worry about all that water. We are very water conscious here at NBC Universal. We're not going to waste any of it. It'll be back at the top of the hill in about 15 seconds. We believe in recycling. Yes, we do. Green is universal. This is what that flash flood looked like in the film That Liar.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid!
Yeah, we'll see about that. Also the island of Tortuga in the Disney film Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. But now let's take you into the Old West. When we started filming here 106 years ago, we were primarily filming westerns. Most of them were done right here. But we still use this area. In fact, this looked absolutely gorgeous in the Quentin Tarantino film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Brad Pitt and Leo DiCaprio spent a lot of that movie
It's that building right there.
And this area can also be seen in the opening sequence of the film Call of the Wild, which stars Harrison Ford and Dan Stevens. That came out last year. But you know what? It really is all about the cowboys. Hollywood's greatest cowboys have ridden through our western streets. Just love westerns. Oh, and we've done wonderful westerns here. Destry Rides Again, Winchester 73, both starring James Stewart, The Spoiler DVD, and you can catch them streaming on those nostalgia channels. They're so much fun to watch, and you totally recognize this area. Great stuff. And we are almost at the halfway point of our tour. So once again, please remember, the studio is private property. So if you of the 3D movies, you thought 3D was something new, think again. And we've had so many great Universal classic monsters, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Invisible Man. Most of them, though, used to hang out here in Little Europe, which more recently was the Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstroke, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
sets in our metro area and our Old West, they look as if they are real buildings. And for the most part, they are shells, full walls without any actual rooms inside, or facades, just the fronts and sides of buildings. And they look like they're made out of good solid material, brick or concrete or stone. They're actually made out of foam rubber, wood, fiberglass, and other lightweight materials. Now, these sets have been around for a long time. Court of Miracles dates back to the silent era when we did probably the two most famous silent horror films, The Phantom of the Opera and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, both of which starred the great Lon Chaney, Man of 1,000 Faces. But it was the coming of sound that really gave monster movies that special oomph, when you could hear the howling of the wind and the creaking of the doors and the leading ladies screaming. Now we see, I think you'll recognize it. The Bones folks turned this into the Washington Metro. Well, right now, this looks like an underground subway station that you might find in a city in Northern California. You've also seen this metro set, or this underground set, in friendly people. Although I heard they were being terrorized by a 25-foot great white man-eating shark. But I also heard they were able to capture that shark. Let's check this out for ourselves.
Oh no, Mom, here he comes. Yeah.
Oh, is that the shark that they caught? Well, that does not look like a 25-foot great white man-eating shark. I wonder if they caught the wrong one. It does look nice and calm and maybe that was the shark they were supposed to catch. Oh, is that a diver in the water there? Oh no, this is not good. Oops. Ew. Oh man. Oh, we sure have a lot of guts. Oh, and there they are. I think we ought to keep our eyes open for that shark. You never know where it's going to pop up next. And I think we should stay seated. Don't want anybody falling in accidentally.
See right there.
Oh, is the shark attacking that yellow buoy? Is it attacking the pier? Is it attacking us?
Look at the shark. Look at the shark now.
And that was Bruce, the star of Jaws. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That's a pretty mechanical looking shark. Maybe so, but it works very well. In fact, it works a lot better than the shark did in the motion picture Jaws, as Steven Spielberg will explain.
The shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited.
The sharks were well enough for a while there, and I think they said, so I really owe the shark a lot.
Steven Spielberg gave the Now on the right, we have a house that started off as Miss Mona's Chicken Ranch in the film The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, which starred Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. Although in the years since we've used it primarily for television work, it was frequently seen in the TV series Ghost Whisperer, which starred Jennifer Love Hewitt. And we have a street on the left that is also used primarily for television work nowadays. In fact, today we're using it for a new series called Bust Down. It's also been frequently used for the Netflix series Never Have I Ever, which was created by Mindy Kaling, who also writes and produces it. Rowan Atkinson. We have a bright yellow car. That's from the film American Graffiti. That was one of George Lucas's earliest hits, so that was before Star Wars. And we have various cars from the Fast and Furious franchise, including some from F9, that is our newest hit. We also have a motel. This is the Bates Motel. It's owned by a fellow named Norman Bates. On the hill on the right, you'll see Norman Bates's house, and if you look in the windows of the house, you might even catch a glimpse of Norman Bates's mother. So this motel has 12 rooms and 12 vacancies. Anybody need a place to stay tonight? Oh, did I forget to mention, this was all a part of the Alfred Hitchcock masterpiece, Psycho. Psycho came out in 1960.